there's a little disruption, I guess, of somebody that got banned on Twitch. I seen a couple people talking about it. A couple people like DM'd me about it. They actually banned someone for multi-chat on screen. Did not expect that. So I guess this streamer is like a really positive streamer, nice guy, got banned on Twitch. So there were some questions as to why. I wanted to talk more about how somebody like this got banned, because I think it's the start of the reason for this is I was questioning when Twitch was going to start doing this. So it appears the reason I was suspended was I presume this was for showing multi-chat on screen. So technically speaking, I guess to my understanding, we're live right now. Like if I'm just even showing this right now on my stream, so we're live everywhere. Technically, I believe this is against Twitch TOS. Not sure what I'll do about multi-chat widget. So in the meantime, I recommend you only using it for Twitch, or at the very least, turn off platform icons. Yeah, I'm gonna let that shit rip. Yeah, I'm gonna let that shit rip for sure. If that was the case, I'm just gonna go ahead and let that rip. If Twitch wants to ban me, they're more than welcome to, especially in the world of multi-streaming. And the sheer fact that if he clarifies later, you think it was for him saying to gift him on TikTok. For what it's worth, I also showed how to go live on TikTok last stream. It's the only thing I've done different about my stream lately, so it could also have been that. Like the idea of showing the ability to go live on TikTok. The guidelines are extremely vague, as typical with Twitch, because the more vague they keep the guidelines, that's how they're able to make an example out of somebody like this and don't have to make an example out of somebody that they wouldn't want to make an example out of because they wouldn't want to lose them as a creator. Technically speaking, you're supposed to engage with your Twitch viewers more than all the other platforms, which is ultra fucking stupid. It is. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. I don't know how you would even quantify that. Well, I mean, even in itself, it just shows that being a rule or a guideline on Twitch is a huge red flag into their confidence on the platform. Because essentially what they're saying in that aspect is if you actually present options to everybody, they might have more fun and get more hyped on the other platforms over Twitch. So if you're going to multi-stream, we encourage you to keep the attention and drive over on Twitch first and foremost. Because lo and behold, when you actually give people options, Twitch isn't really that good. 1-day suspension ends June 18th. Or not limited to the quality of Twitch user experience. That would be like the idea of like the experience on Twitch was less than the other ones. Providing links, otherwise directing your community to leave Twitch for your multicast on other services. Using third-party services that combine activity from other platform services on your Twitch stream during your simulcasts, such as merging chat or other features, as this excludes or limits the Twitch community. Yeah, and see this. Well, this is Twitch's biggest delusion. This is that, like, we've heard Dan Clancy even talk about this. Dan Clancy articulates this idea that the best live stream experience is on Twitch. So that's why they do this. They do this because they're scared of people actually seeing the other opportunities. Guys, let's grow up. That's why they do this. Twitch does not want their creators and viewers seeing the opportunities out there. But like I said in a recent video, this is really bad times for Twitch, because the more shit they do to push people like Asmongold, Tecton, and a lot of these big Warzone creators lately, a lot of these big FPS shooters that are now multi-streaming. Nick Mersh just announced he's multi-streaming. The more that they naturally push people to just go fuck around on other sites and do it without deals, because they don't offer deals anymore on these sites, you're just going to present them giving more feedback to other creators and more viewers to say, I don't even know why you would sit on Twitch through all the fucking ads and through yada, yada, yada. As more creators get more love and attention on something like Kick. There's been prime examples all week of people that were like, dude, I just did my first Kick stream, got 10 subs in stream. I didn't really think about how big of a difference getting 10 subs is on Kick in comparison to Twitch until I seen what 10 subs pays. Like the 95.5 alone, which you get 5 hours of streaming on Kick, that alone is starting to get people to be like, well, if I'm going to multi-stream, maybe I have people support me on Kick, which I guess in the guideline, that's a violation. If you go live on Twitch and say, hey guys, you can watch me on Twitch, but maybe you just want to, subscribe somewhere where I'd get the best benefit, subscribe on Kick. Oh, I mean, it doesn't even have to be Kick. It could be anywhere. Hey, join the members club on YouTube. Hey, subscribe to my Patreon. Doing any of that, pushing somebody off the site to support you on another site, technically is in terms of violation. But it's that's such a pathetic term. To me, that just it's a red flag on Twitch. It's such a pathetic term. It's like you being in a relationship and the partner that you're with is losing confidence in themselves, and they're like telling you like, don't dress up nicely when you go out with your friends. Don't go where boys are. And then you almost drive the person away. Have some fucking grit, Twitch. If you're the best platform, if you provide the best page and the best ability to be a streamer, why are you fucking nervous? Adding these things in here is not smart in this time where the competition is the world of multi-streaming, because if you cut people off while they're already multi-streaming, they're just not going to choose Twitch. And Twitch cannot afford to lose creators. Timelines are extremely vague. Technically speaking, you're supposed to engage with your Twitch chat. So including by your engagement with your Twitch community, for example, via chat. This appears obviously targeted, outrageous, and possibly illegal. It's not illegal. If I had betting money, I'd go with that. Likely the whole here's how to go live somewhere else. It probably was. It was probably the showing the experience in itself of how to go live somewhere else. But the thing is, like, Twitch is so dumb. This is this guy's entire brand and identity is how to be a streamer, where to stream. It is crucial that he has the ability to do what he does on YouTube with 171,000 subscribers and be able to do that on Twitch. Actually, I think it's the real reason I got banned. I was asking my chat to send me TikTok gifts in the middle of my stream to test an alert, which is technically not allowed. If someone gives us a $1,000 dono on YouTube, are we just supposed to pretend it didn't happen? No. You celebrate it. You fucking support the celebration of wherever people are supporting you. And if Twitch, the insecure dog shit fucking website, wants to act like a little crybaby fucking bitch about that and ban you, you pack up shop and you start moving your shit elsewhere. This, at the end of the day, though, oh God, it's just so hard to feel sympathetic, though. It's just so hard. You know what's ironic about this? You know what's fucking hilarious about this? Well, and you know what's funny is, like, this is kind of a case of course this person has to be blocked, but that could be for a number of reasons, right? That could be for just over the last X amount of months, me mocking and making fun of other things, me saying a word that some people don't like, or some shit, or talking the political stuff. Sure, there's no reason for somebody to have to consume my content. That's what I love about the internet. You just block people, right? But there are so many fucking bleed purple Twitch diehard that over the last 3 years now, 4 years now, ever since I moved to YouTube, so like 4 to 5 years, the amount of people that used to support me when I was on Twitch and I would make fun of Twitch, but then unfollowed me when I got off of Twitch, and they still bitch about Twitch while streaming on Twitch, it's absurd. It's fucking insane. You peg me as I'm like the lunatic that just hates on Twitch. I'm just the asshole that says like obscene things. What's funny is when we were all on Twitch together and I made skits about it, you guys ate it up. You fucking loved it. Ha ha, Big E. I love everything that you say about Twitch. I'll follow you on Twitch. I'll support you on Twitch. I'll stop by your live streams on Twitch. I hate the platform and all the updates, and I'll follow you on Twitch because of the shit you say about Twitch. But when I actually grow the balls to move off the platform, and shout out to anybody else who has over the years, but when I grow the fucking nutsack to actually move my community away from over there while I was making thousands of dollars a month on Twitch, now I'm just a Twitch hater. Bro, when I was on Twitch, I gained thousands of followers hating on Twitch. I got tired of being the guy that constantly bitched about Twitch and kept fucking using Twitch. Shout out Devin Nash for that video. That video changed everything. I feel like he was like in particular calling me out even though he wasn't. But when he put out there, you guys constantly complain and bitch and moan about Twitch as a platform, and then you feed its fucking mouth every day. You guys are the hypocrites. Once he made that video, I was like, damn, this guy's spitting. I went and restarted on YouTube. Went to a completely new channel. Wasn't monetized. I moved over. I put all the effort and work in. So I find it funny. I find it funny. All these fucking, these people now who are finally like tiptoeing into like multi-streaming and they're finding out like some issues now on Twitch, potentially getting banned for multi-streaming. They're like, what do we do? What do I do in this scenario? You tell Twitch to get fucked and grow some fucking balls. You educate your community and your following that, hey, maybe that's not the best place to be because they make bad decisions. What typically happens in these scenarios, they don't do a fucking thing. They bitch and moan, and they tiptoe around Twitch's fucking pussy-ass feelings. Give me a fucking break. Nutty was kind of hating on Kick before this, and now his own platform banned him. There are Twitch streamers that are scared shitless to multi-stream. Yeah, that's a them problem. I can't get over the power that people give Twitch when they are in control. It is your fucking following. It's your community. You have built it. It may take time to get people to move over to other places, but it's still yours. And like in these situations, they're confused of what to do. When Twitch does some stupid shit like this, there's no confusion for this. It's a clear indicator to get your community off that platform because they're fucking petty, because you don't need it. You grew your community in the first place. Twitch didn't give you that fucking community. Wait, didn't the Twitch CEO say that multi-streaming was the way to go and it was okay for the platform? First time I've seen someone banned for chat on stream. Well, the problem is, Griffin, they're going to want to make examples out of people. I kind of figured at a certain point, Twitch would say like, hey, yeah, just let multi-streaming. But if people actually started fucking around with multi-streaming, I was expecting them at a certain point to start like, okay, now we have to start making examples of people because they're getting a little, they're getting a little crazy. Make an example out of Nutty is crazy though. Is it though? I mean, you really think about it. Is it crazy to make an example out of him? Isn't this guy's content like how to be a streamer, like stream information? Do you think that as a result of this, and I don't know this individual, but like just hypothetically, do you think that this individual as a result is going to say, okay, well, fuck Twitch then. Or do you think it's going to be more like, oh, okay, let's find out information on this. Let's figure out some information on this and let's explain to people how to successfully multi-stream to Twitch. He's a good guy. They're assholes. Yeah, he seems like a good guy. But like, if they wanted to make an example out of the idea and push into the world to multi-stream in certain aspects, not to do certain things with multi-streaming, he would be the best example. Because if you do something like this to Tecton, or you do something like this to fucking Asmongold or Nick Merckx, those motherfuckers will just tell you to get fucked and they'll go on the other platforms. Individuals like this who actually make it their content, he's going to literally turn this into a video and he's going to articulate to other people how to successfully multi-stream without getting banned. Right. He's a pretty good dude. Exactly. So him being a nice guy and him being a pretty good dude, he's not most likely not going to have the attitude of fucking Twitch. I'll just go to YouTube. Right. He's not controversial and for educating people to give streaming a go. Exactly. So what do you guys think would be more beneficial? To ban Tecton or Asmongold, these other individuals who are celebrating other chats, who are reading other chats, who are celebrating the support they get on other platforms? Is it better to ban one of those people over something like this to where they would give the public backlash and say, okay, well, I'm just fucking leaving Twitch then? Or do you think it's maybe better to do it for the guy that's going to make a YouTube video to get 100,000 views on how to successfully multi-stream to Twitch? I know that sounds like crazy, conspiracy, but you guys act like Twitch doesn't pick and choose who they want to ban. You guys act like Twitch hasn't notoriously done this. We confirmed 3 weeks ago that Twitch will literally contact some of their biggest streamers to make sure it's an okay time to ban them. And you guys don't think that there's maybe a side of the platform that's like, okay, hey, people are getting a little loose in multi-streaming. We got to start making an example out of shit. But we got to make an example out of the right people. I don't know, call it a delusional take. Call it for what it is. It makes the most sense to me to make an example. If Twitch wants to start pumping the brakes on everybody multi-streaming over there at just complete ease, like you can anywhere else, if they needed to make an example out of somebody, he would be a perfect example to make out of. Now he's going to go educate everybody on what he did wrong. So that way it doesn't happen to you guys too. If I was him, I'd be like, okay, well, we're moving to YouTube. But he's obviously not going to do that. Where I went wrong was putting all fucking time, energy, and effort into one fucking place and confining myself to it. And when we have these conversations, when we talk about platforms, when we talk about people getting banned and whatnot, if I was to never say a name of the platform to avoid hate, and I was just to say, hey, platform A, platform B, platform C. This is what each one of these platforms are doing. And time again, if all you heard was platform A, I didn't say a name, but platform A just banned a creator yesterday because they were multi-streaming, where you can do everywhere. But on platform A, they don't want you promoting and supporting people that support you on other sites. If I told you that platform A takes half your money, if I told you that platform A constantly puts updates going back on their word, if I told you platform A forces ads down your throat, if I catered to the pussy feelings and didn't just say Twitch, and I just said platform A all the time, over time, inherently, you guys would be like, wow, platform A fucking sucks. Ultimately, gang, dude, with the Twitch side, Twitch is going to start cracking down. This is just the start. I'm just letting you guys know. This is just the start of what Twitch is about to do. They're 100% going to start crashing down on fucking multi-streaming. And it's not going to be with the big dogs that they can't afford to lose. It's going to be with the medium-sized creators who will do everything they can to fucking play in Twitch's court. So that way they continuously can bitch about the platform and keep using it.